Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be doing high school advice. So if you're in high school or just going to be a freshman this year, this advice will be helpful towards you. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's just get onto it. Okay, so the number one advice I have is don't get yourself involved with drama or tea or just anything, because it won't help you. Like, after high school, I know everyone says this, but after high school none of that matters, like none of that tea, and you just don't want to be like involved with that, because school, I feel like, it's hard enough, but then having all of this drama and stuff, it's just so unnecessary. So you need to walk away from that drama, even though it is sometimes very tempting, because I feel like everybody, like, inside loves hearing like the tea, like, ooh, what's going on? But seriously, your life will be so much better if you don't have that drama or tea. So don't even get yourself involved with it. Don't even like be like, ooh, but like I should get myself involved with this little thing. No, don't do it. It's a waste of time and energy, and you don't want that negative energy in your life. You only want to be sharing positivity, and yeah, so that is my like number one tip. Don't get yourself involved with that. So yeah. So making friends is sometimes very hard and very scary, actually, because it's just like, usually in a public school it's hundreds to thousands of kids, and you don't know which one is nice or not, but you really need to open yourself up, but don't be like fake, like, hi, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Literally, if you have, like, let's say you have a question and you could ask someone who sits right next to you. That's what one of my friends did with me. She asked me like a question in speech class, and I didn't know the answer, but we like teamed up and we worked with each other, and even though I don't go to public school anymore, we're still friends, like really good friends, and we hang out like all the time. We're gonna be hanging out a little bit later this week. So it's really scary to open up, and I didn't start making friends. Like, I started school, like, this was in 10th grade when I had moved to a new school. Literally just talk to anyone, and it's really scary, but you really have to force yourself to just go talk to someone. So yeah, it's really scary, but I'm really glad I also was just like, okay, Amanda, you need to make friends. I mean, you don't need to, but I sat alone at a table for a while, but I saw one of my friends like right now, and I was like, oh, I really want to be friends with her. So I sat with her at the lunch table, and now we're best friends. I'm talking about Irina. But yeah, so making friends and opening up is so great, and I've made my best friends from that. So it's really helpful. I feel like everybody is always talking about guys in high school. I feel like it's like what's in every girl's conversation. But honestly, if you don't feel comfortable like talking to a random guy, then don't force yourself to have a boyfriend. You don't need one. Like, I know everyone says that, but you really don't. A lot of them, I'm not trying to be rude, but in public school are still immature and they're still growing, and so yeah, I feel like it's better to surround yourself with your best like girlfriends, do pamper nights, go out to the movies, have picnics, go out to the lake, you know what I mean, have lots of sleepovers together. Like, and even like, even if you hang out with your girl group of friends, you guys can watch like movies about guys and stuff, and like chick flicks. And yeah, another thing that really disturbs me about high school is when freshmen date seniors that are like 4 to 5 years apart, like literally 14 years old and an 18-year-old, or even a 19-year-old. Like, them dating, I don't mind like a 2-year difference, but there's something about like a freshman dating a senior that really bothers me. And if you think about it, it's just like, well, why does that senior want to date that freshman? Probably because they're not like mature enough and they can't find someone their age. I hope I'm not like bashing anyone who is in a relationship like this, but it's just like, I just can't wrap my head around it, and it's just like, I don't know, you do you, but like that seems weird to me. Because like that senior is gonna leave, and then it's just gonna be weird, I feel like. I don't know. So that's my another advice, like don't date someone older or whatever, because it's just like, it's so weird. Insecurities. Everyone deals with them in high school. Everyone is always kind of feeling like crap about themselves, and they're always thinking, like at least in my experience, and I feel like others have shared this too, they're like, oh, like their outfit is better than mine, their hair is better than mine, I can't do anything, like, and then like if you're still telling yourself that like 7 hours a day in school, it's really gonna affect you. And just think, I remember hearing this in 8th grade from one of my friends, and she said literally everybody is like their worst judgment, like they're not caring what you think, like you're so judgmental of yourself, like everyone's so judgmental of themselves that they don't even really like focus. Like it's so weird. I hope you know what I mean or understand what I'm getting at, but literally no one cares. Like, and if you do see someone who is like dressing better than you, then why don't you just go talk to them, or like, because you can make them your friend, or you could be friends with them. It's a comparing game in school, and I feel like it will get really dark and you'll start envying people, and it's not healthy for you. So literally try not to give a fuck, and just focus on your grades, focus on your life. Just, I don't know, be you. That sounds so cheesy, but honestly, it's so true. I feel like everybody looks up like how to get good grades, how to be better in school, how to do this, but just put your time into what you need work on, because I am not good at math, but I feel like if I like for me, I'm really bad at math. And so for a while I had to go in after school. There's nothing wrong with that, or go before school, because it's just information that you don't understand. Study really hard. Like, you're not gonna get good at anything if you just kind of look through your notes for like 5 minutes before the test day. Like, you really have to work at what you want to get good at. And even if you don't like school, it's still really good to try to get the best grade you can. And I know I've had some of my friends where their parents are really kind of on them about getting good grades. Like, if you don't get an A or a B, like, you're kind of a failure. You are not a failure, and grades do not define you. Just do your best. Like, I feel like if you work really hard, study really hard, ask teachers questions. I've always had this internal fear, like, to ask a teacher a question, but it's like, that's their job. Like, seriously, even if you're embarrassed, like, to ask a question in front of the class, you can do it if there's extra work time, and you can go up to your teacher and ask them, like, I don't get this, can we work more of this after school, in the morning? I know a lot of people don't like working on it in the morning, but yeah, just make it exciting for you. Like, start like what I like looking at is study blurs, or study blur, I don't know how to say it, but go on Tumblr and look up study BLR, and that's together, and you can get note inspiration, and you can practice your handwriting and get, like, make it exciting, or else it'll be a drag. And just make sure you understand all of the information, because I've had in my experience, I've had it like where I don't get a lesson and then I didn't ask how to do it, and then the next lesson I didn't even know how to do it even more because I didn't understand the last lesson. So literally, people are there to help you. Start a study group with your friends. Just try to make it as fun as possible, because that's all you can do. You have to do school, so might as well make it fun. I love to go to Starbucks with my friends, and that really puts me in the mindset like, okay, it's work time, let's do this, and have a study playlist. Like, yeah, so just make it like as fun as possible, bottom line. The last thing I am going to be talking about is periods. Now don't get freaked out because every girl has a period, and I think it's really important to bring a little kit. So I just have this little bag. I got this in actually a YouTube giveaway, and a girl, Lacey, yep, she's here on YouTube as well. This is what she gave me, and she had like a cute little lipstick, nail polishes. Anyways, that's beside the point, but it's a Lila and Company bag. Whoops. So I still have the tag on it because I think it's really cool, and it's from Australia, so I think that's even cooler. But you can get this size of a little emergency kit, or maybe a little bit smaller. But you can put this in your backpack, put it just like anywhere. Like, it's so small that you can fit it anywhere. And so you can just put some tampons and some pads. Now this little bag, it holds 2 pads, 2 tampons, but it still looks like there's room for maybe 1 more pad, 1 more tampon. And this would also be helpful towards your friends if they are going through, if they have their period as well. And I just feel like you're just helping everyone out. And I remember one time in, I think it was 8th grade? Yeah, it was 8th grade. I had gotten my period, and I think it was only like the 2nd time I had gotten it ever, so it wasn't like consistent, like my period wasn't consistent. And I remember I was wearing these gray leggings, and it went through the back of my pants, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I didn't have anything with me. And so thank goodness I had a long enough jacket to cover me in the back. But it was so embarrassing to walk around the whole day knowing like I had to pull my jacket down constantly through the day, and I couldn't do anything about it. So seriously, these things are lifesavers for yourself and others. And yeah, just go get yourself a little emergency kit. It doesn't even have to be a fancy bag or anything. It can literally be just like a pencil case or something. You know what I mean? So I would definitely recommend getting one and track your period. And the more times you put in what time you have your period, it's like the tracker is gonna get more like accurate. So yeah, that's everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want any other advice videos. I had a lot of fun making this video. Don't worry about high school. It's just, oh, it's high school. Like, I know a lot of freshmen are kind of scared for this year, but seriously, everyone is there to help you with your locker, with everything, and seniors are there to help you and give you advice, and it's just a learning, it's just, you're always learning throughout high school. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I think that's all I have to say. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!